All right, there we go.
Oh.
Never done this before, so hopefully I can find the recording. But it's recording.
So when's the due date for when we all must have completed reading the book? When is the project due again?
Let's do.
We'll do like the 11th next week or something like that.
Something like that.
That's the book project action plan. So what we're working on right now.
Oh, okay, perfect. That's good. Because I was about to say that's coming up way too fast.
I think it's like November 15th. It's like we all pretty much get on a call and go through our presentation and re-record it.
Right. Okay.
And then we submit that recording.
Okay, sweet. That's easy then. So due date for when we all must read it, have it finished. If the project is due on the 15th, then if we finish it by October 31st, for example, then we'd have that 2 weeks to kind of create the presentation.
Yeah, I think October 31st is fair.
Okay. That way it'll kind of work with anybody's work schedule and any other extracurriculars people have. Okay, due date within the group for when slides sections must be submitted to whomever is creating the final PowerPoint presentation. So who wants to create the final PowerPoint? Do you, Amy, as the leader, if you're in the call?
Yeah, I don't mind, but I think Chris mentioned that he wanted to do it.
Okay, that's totally fine. We can just send it to whoever wants to do it. If you're at like creating PowerPoints. I mean, if we do it on Google PowerPoint, then we'll all have access and we won't really have to submit to anyone per se. He'll just have to create the original presentation so that we can all have access to it.
Hey, Amy, do you think you can send me the doc that you guys are working on?
Yeah.
Like through the email? I can't really access it.
Are you on a computer? Because I just clicked on it and I'm accessing right now. Like, you talking about the one where we put our names, right? Is this the one right here?
You just have to log into the email that she sends it to. And then you should have a little like edit button.
Yeah, I just clicked on the freaking Discord and then I clicked on the book project action plan and
just log into the email that she like originally sent it to, because she sent all the original emails that we told her in the beginning.
Oh, I already sent it to you.
Either that or you can request access as well.
Yeah. Okay, so due date for the slides, probably like what, November 13th? So that way we have time to record and submit on the 15th, because I'm free Tuesdays and Thursdays, unless y'all want to record on the 13th. So when we're all available or something, and then have the slides due by the 12th.
Yeah.
What's easier for you guys? Is it easier to record on a weekend or a weekday? Probably a weekend too.
Either or. Oh shit. Not sure yet, because not everybody's here. I don't think everybody's here.
Yeah, but if we set like hey, like we need everybody to be here on this day, like for the project, and since it's in November, I think they'll have enough kind of know ahead to be able to take the time off or to be available for that day.
Should we just put all the names on the members? 12 members, right?
Is there really that many of us? My goodness.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's more than 12, but
it makes me wonder if everyone who joined the Discord is actually from our group, or if they're just
I included our professor.
Oh. Yeah, he's definitely not part of this. Okay, so I put November 12th because that's a Saturday, and then if everyone's available that Sunday, then we can record, and then if not, then we can try to set up a different day before the 15th. But November 12th probably work for everybody for due dates of slides.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, because that gives us like the 2 weeks or whatever to actually do the slides. So, and it shouldn't be too hard if there's that many of us. What is going to be hard is giving everybody a slide that they can do. First Monday. Okay, due date within the group for when the group will meet to practice prior to recording. Oh, so We can probably set the 13th because I know weekends are a lot easier because a lot of people tend to work on weekdays, right? So well, okay, so this question, I feel like, who will be responsible for combining each part of the PowerPoint presentation? I feel like is irrelevant if we have like shared access on Google Drive.
That's true. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's more of like in-person kind of thing, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. So I'll just put like, since we have to turn this into him, I'll just put like shared Google PowerPoint
Yeah.
presentation. That way he knows like how we're doing it. Okay, so, and then this. All right, who will be responsible for creating animations for slide transitions, if any? I think that's where Chris comes into play, right?
Yeah.
Chris, I don't know what his Discord name is.
It's Chris Buckets 13.
Chris Buckets 13. Since he's in our Discord, he'll at least know who that is. Discord. Okay, yeah, I guess not his real name, huh? All right, who will be responsible for creating the PowerPoint handout and sharing with classmates? What? I don't think we have to actually do that, do we? Or do we have to like submit a handout to him through
Responsible for creating
Canvas?
a handout.
I think it would be me because I'd technically be turning it in.
Yeah, so that's true. So it's Amy Huang, right?
Yeah, I can pick.
Okay, yeah, you got this. And who will be responsible for proofreading the PowerPoint presentation? All of us? I guess Amy, since she's the group leader. Okay, and then who will be responsible for running, controlling the Zoom screen sharing of the slides during presentation? That's a good question. Well, I mean, the problem with this is that we're going to have one person who's able to not only record, but then while they're recording, also be the slide deck person to share their screen. So we need whoever has the capacity to record to be the person to also share their screen for the PowerPoint for all of us to do.
Wait, how come we can't split it into two people? Like one person records and one person does the PowerPoints?
Because they also have to be able to share their screen. I mean, we can probably have one person recording and one person doing like the share screening and stuff, but it would probably just be easier to have one person doing both. Because once you record, then that'll just be in the background and they won't have to focus on that. They'll just have to know when to stop recording. So, I mean, we might not get it all perfect in one take. So it might take several recordings.
Okay, because then I think we have like a
I can do
lot
that.
of people. So I think like just splitting up the roles. Because if you're a co-host, you're able to record and also like do the slides, share screen.
Right. I don't know who all we're missing in this.
Wait. When we share, are we doing this live or are we just sending a like recorded video to him? What are we doing?
We're doing both.
Oh, both.
So you're gonna be one person's gonna need to like share their screen showing the slides,
Oh,
and then
okay. Wow.
another person's gonna need to be recording. So I guess since Chris is responsible for creating the animations and the slides and stuff too, then we can have someone else record and have someone else share the screen.
I can record and do the share screen.
And name?
Tien, Tien.
Okay.
Wait, so is he doing both?
Tian, do you have space on your computer to just like hold all the recordings? Because there's probably gonna be multiple.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so then we'll just have you record, and then like Amy said, we have a lot of people who probably all need roles. So, well, actually, I don't know if we have to have roles necessarily for this part, because the bottom part where it says responsibilities is where everybody has to have their own roles.
I think
So
we're about to finish up these questions anyways. Then we could just add the roles or whatever afterwards. Let's see. You got two more. How will your group ensure that all members with the remain motivated? Pretty much, we can hold them all accountable.
Yeah, hold everyone accountable through Discord.
Yeah.
Who are we submitting these the PowerPoints to? Like who's like creating the final PowerPoint presentation?
Well, we all are, since we're all going to be doing like a Google PowerPoint sharing.
Yeah.
Fair.
It's not like we're going to go through like a third-party PowerPoint website, and because that'll be more difficult. It's better if we just like do what we're doing with Google Docs and just have everyone share it.
Fair.
So I guess how will we ensure that all members remain motivated? I guess put reminders in Discord. Whoever has created the Discord can also, unless you want to make someone else like co-host as well on the Discord, so they can actually have moderator powers. Whoever created the Discord can also put in like an event date, so that people always have it to like know, and then can also put in a poll for like when we can have meetups and stuff, so everybody is able to vote on when they're free, etc.
That sounds good. I think that's the most we could do.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, they have to screen share too in order for it to share what we're looking at. The recording wise, I mean.
Yeah, so what will happen is, because I did this once before for like a group project thing, is just like you'll be recording and kind of in the background, and then you'll be sharing the PowerPoint. But because it's Zoom, obviously it's gonna like lag and stuff. So we'll have kind of like the Zoom on like a separate screen or like on the half screen or whatever, and then we'll each have our own PowerPoint presentation up so we can see our own slides in real time without having to worry about Zoom's lag. Okay, so now responsibilities for creating the final book presentation. I'm not too sure what we're supposed to put for this, because I feel like responsibility is just simply creating the slide, but maybe it's like what slide each person is doing. But I don't really know too much about the book project in regards to what he expects out of our PowerPoint presentation. And
I just sent a screenshot in our Discord if you want to look.
Is there okay. Screenshot that he sent or someone else sent?
That I sent. It's for the assignment details.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I remember looking at the assignment details. I don't remember. How far back is it?
I just did it right now.
Oh, just now. Oh, thank you.
Might have not gone through yet.
Okay, this makes sense. Name of book, name of author, group number. Okay, so I guess your group as a whole likes and dislikes about the book. So it looks like, wow, it's going to be kind of a big presentation, but each person can have a slide, and then we can make it to where like whoever does like slide 1, obviously since that's the most little amount of information, we can give them 2 slides. So that way it's not just like they get all the easy stuff and then we all have to do the more expensive stuff. There's the main points of the book, typical contents. So I guess
there should definitely be more than like 2 people working on the main points slides, because this is going to be like the beef of the book. This is people going to be like dissecting the important information out of the book and listing it out.
Yeah, I think 2 people on one main point for each slide would probably be good. But that also depends on how many main points there are, which is not necessarily only going to be 3. There could be more than that. I feel like it's gonna be
the hardest part is like, let's see, that's a couple, and that's like like maybe 12 of us, and we still need everybody to be in here too. So like we don't even know if they'll do their part. We gotta make sure they'll do their part.
Well, so this responsibility thing isn't due until like the 11th or something like that, right? So we still have enough time for everybody to kind of get with the the document and look at what they want to do. So we can kind of just fill in our responsibilities like now, since we're all kind of together, the 7 of us, 8 of us or whatever, and just kind of figure out like what we would want to do. Because honestly, since we don't really have the book like finished read until like the end of October, there's still time to kind of see how much beef is going to be in this PowerPoint. So we still have time to kind of change the responsibilities around a little bit to kind of see what to expect out of the book. Because it looks like some of these are guaranteed. Like slide 1's guaranteed, obviously. The table of contents and the main points are guaranteed. The individual ratings, I don't know if that has to be like each person has a slide of their own individual ratings. I don't think that's the case. I think just one slide and then we each have our names and then how we rate the book. So, and then slide 8, a group as a whole, likes and dislikes. So the 7 and 8 are each their own slide. It's the main points where there's could be multiple of them. And if anything, since there's like 12 of us or something like that, it looks like we'll probably be able to hit the 12 slides. So we can each have one slide or something pretty easily.
Okay. Damn, Jason, you got a lot of messages, buddy.
I never delete them.
This guy, bro. Okay. Let's see.
I wish I knew how many main points of the book there are, but I feel like with that kind of book, it's like each chapter is its own main point.
Yeah, I got the synopsis here,
Okay.
and it says, yeah, in this book you will learn how to, and there are 5 points: live in the present moment, let others have glory at times, lower your tolerance to stress, trust your intuitions, and live each day as it might be your last.
Perfect. So since there's 5 points, then there'll just be 5 main points. And that already has this at like 13 slides just alone.
I just read one of the kind of requirements of the presentation, like just kind of reading through it. It says at minimum we have to use an 18-point font, and that's just to so that we don't have like densely packed information in our slides. So we're just
Right.
cutting straight to the point, and
Right.
we have to really hit those points when we talk about it.
Yeah, because I'm sure he doesn't want to read a whole slide of paragraph.
Yeah.
It'll probably just be bullet points, and then
Yeah,
bullet points will just be us talking in the video. Does it mention how long the recording will need to be, like a minimum?
I think it was like 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
I think that's what I read.
I guess that makes sense.
20-minute long record presentation.
Yeah, I mean, since there's that many of us, that makes sense.
I think at that point it'd be about getting it, like making it. It won't be about reaching it. It would be about like not going over.
Oh, what the fuck? Why can't I open that free book? Fuck.
Wait, was 20 minutes the minimum or the maximum?
It just says create a 20-minute long recorded presentation to the class on this book.
So then that's the minimum then.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm sure we're not trying to go like a whole hour or anything on this. I think 30 minutes is probably like the most that needs to happen. But if there's 12 of us, to hit the 20 minutes would be easy because then just 2 minutes each person to talk.
20 minutes, no more, no less. And he's gonna dock points if we get over 20.
Oh God. Okay. So this is gonna go
Yeah.
really fast then. Okay.
No
Well, I
more,
mean,
no
I guess
less.
it's easy because slide 1 is literally just a title page. So the person, whoever talks on that, can just talk real fast, make it like 30 seconds minimum for like maximum, and then just move on from there. And then for the ratings and the likes and dislikes, like that can easily just be like a minute each for that slide. Well, definitely gonna have to practice this a lot to kind of get into that 20-minute mark. Try to make it exactly 20 minutes. So the main points is like going to be the beefy part, but we're going to have to talk pretty quickly on the main points to be able to stay within the 20 minutes.
I think the good thing about it is that it's like a recording and we're doing it. And if we get over, we can do it again.
Exactly. Very true. So since we have slide 1 and then let's see, slide 2 is the table of contents. So we already have 2 slides. There's 5 points in the book. That's already 7 slides. And then we have slide 7 and 8. which is ratings and then likes and dislikes. So that's 9 slides. So we would need to come up with like, we would need to have probably 2 people on a main point. So that way everybody can have a slide,
I
and
can
then
do-
just have one person talk for like 30 seconds or a minute, depending on the main point and how packed it is.
For the
So
main
since
point, I mean, someone could describe the main point and then the other person can provide an example.
yeah, that's a good idea. So one person can just like talk about the overall
Yeah.
main point and what it means, and then another person can be more descriptive with it. Okay.
Could do a main point.
Yeah, I could do whatever. I honestly don't mind. I mean, we all have to have a slide and stuff. Since we're in the Discord, you know, first come, first serve. So who wants to do who wants to do the title page?
I could do the title page. Wait, I'm already doing main point slide 3.
Okay, so you're doing a main point. So
I'll do it.
whoever's doing it- I think whoever's doing the title page should also do the list of main points, the table of contents.
Yeah,
Just so that way they kind of have.
that's fair.
Okay.
I'll do both of those. I'll do mine.
All right, go ahead and type it in. I can do like the likes and dislikes or a main point, whichever one. Since we have 5 of them, we should probably, I'm thinking about maybe we could also give a main point to someone who's not here today, since they weren't able to take the time to, you know, attend this or like make the time to attend this because they were busy or whatnot. Kind of give them a main point just so that way they have a little more responsibility to kind of catch up on.
And you already know, yeah, pumpkin patch or some shit. No, I was kidding. I'm recording, y'all. Y'all see this.
Okay, so I'll do like likes and dislikes, likes and dislikes. I can also stick myself on a main point as well if it's needed, if there's room.
The likes and dislikes of the book, like pretty much like what you don't like about it, what you like about it. That's it.
Yeah, it's like slide 8. So it's the group as a whole, everyone's likes and dislikes about the book. So what we'll probably do for that slide is like you just write your name and then what you liked and didn't like about the book, and it'll just be like a list of names and likes and dislikes.
Okay.
And then I don't know who member 8 is, since we already have our names all written down. I'll just, for member 8, we can just do like, who's doing main point 1?
I'm doing main point 1.
Okay, who's doing main point 2?
I can do that one.
Okay, who's doing main point 3?
We have other people here. They're just not talking.
Okay,
Oh,
I think Chris is.
yeah,
I
I see it
can
on
do-
his. Okay,
Do main point
All
3.
right. So I'll have someone random do main point 4, whoever's name is not in this. So member 8, whoever they are, will do main point 4. And then I'll have
I can do main point 4, and then you can have them do main point 5.
okay, that sounds good. We'll probably have them on multiple just since they're not here. And then so likes and dislikes, I'll have a random person do the ratings of the book. Individual book ratings. I can also probably look in Discord and see whose names like weren't mentioned, that they weren't able to make it.
I think everyone has to do individual ratings, likes and dislikes, and also the APA style reference page, like add what they found.
Right.
Well, it says your group members' individual ratings on the book for slide 7. So I think it's like just everyone's name and then what they rated the book. And then the person goes over that slide and just talks about it. Because if we have everyone do their own, it probably will be too much.
No, I'm not saying like that they would do their own. Like it would be on one slide, and then everyone would contribute to that slide.
Mm,
Because it is like your own rating. Unless we tell the person who does that slide what we think, and then they put our rating on here. But
Yeah, I think like for example, like I would probably just go into the PowerPoint. I would just go to slide 7 or whatever number it is, and then I would just put my own rating with my own name. And then whoever goes over that slide will be like, oh, Marina thinks that, the book was like a 5 out of 10.
Mhm.
I don't know if we go into like why we rated it that way. I mean, if I feel like if we're short on time, we could probably do that. But if the
Mhm.
main points end up taking too long, then we might just have to go through it really quick and just say names and ratings. But I guess we'll kind of have to decide on how we want to do that slide when we actually start practicing and seeing how long we have.
Did you guys buy the book or?
Yeah, he gave us the book.
I know, like,
Uh,
huh?
go ahead.
I think. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to interrupt.
Because I just can't open it for some reason.
Oh, I see.
Let me see the free one, right, on the Discord link. I'm like trying to look on it. Like try to see if you guys can open it from your computer. If not, I mean, I feel like the book could be cheap too. Let me see.
It is on Kindle. It's like $3, and then I found this other used book site that sell it for about 4.
Also, you got it for like $3.
Yeah.
Just wondering if it's working for you guys though, that free one, because I don't think it's working. No, I don't think so.
Are those the people that are missing, Amy?
Yeah, from the last doc from like when they contributed, I just added their names on there.
Okay. All right. So since we kind of have all the slides kind of assigned, then we can just start assigning people, since there's 12 of us or something like that. We can have them helping with a main point. So for example, like Isabella can be helping with main point 1, so that way she has responsibility.
Okay.
Oh, it's free on Amazon, I think. The audiobooks for $0, Kindle is $0.
Really? Oh,
It's free if you sign up for Kindle Unlimited, which is
Oh.
their subscription model.
Oh yeah, I see
But
it.
if you want to buy to own it, it's $3.
Yeah, $3. Or audio, you could start a free trial for audio.
So should I just put helping with main point and then just leave it open to whatever main point? Because I know that some of the main points will probably have longer chapters and be a little bit more extensive than others. So
Yeah,
I don't want to put like helping with main point 1, 2, and 3, and then those be like the smallest chapters in the book, and there not really be anything to help with.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting doing the main points because I'm actually looking through the book right now, and
Yeah.
there are 100 chapters, and they're all very small with their own individual suggestions.
Interesting. So
Yeah.
it sounds like it's probably just going to be picking whatever's most important that we feel.
Yeah, the unity between the book and seeing what themes are underlying all 100 chapters.
Yeah.
Yeah, which shouldn't be too bad. I mean, some of these are trust your intuitive heart and fill your life with love. Yeah, I think it's going to be very obvious.
Interesting. Okay.
Maybe I should get the audiobook so I can do a gym while I'm listening to you.
Yeah.
Totally should, dude. I recommend it.
Okay. So, I mean, since it's not until October 11 or whatever that this is due, then we still have time. I still have time to kind of run through the book and see which chapters seem like the longest or the most in depth. And then we still have time to kind of change around the responsibilities to kind of match the amount that's in the book.
Mm-hmm.
I think whoever does, I think people working on main points should be working with whoever's doing the list of main points of the book. For sure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean, you can also just take that from the synopsis or like the titles too, since there's 5 main points in the synopsis. But we could always change around. We can even add more main points if we feel like the book, the synopsis isn't enough and there's actually more content to the book than the synopsis allows for. Then we can also even just add more main points if we want to. But then that will kind of also cut into how long we take with the recording.
Yeah.
Honestly, we can all talk. We can all talk about it eventually in the end. We can all put our points into it too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Like